Hi, everyone. This is Lumination, and this is episode 8, The Process of Deciding. And I'm your host, Jason Johnson. And this podcast here is to create a movement of like minded people, anyone with anxiety, stress, just going through life in general. And this podcast is here to help us become. Please share this episode with your friends, your family. Let me get the word out there. And in this episode, we're going to talk about the process of deciding and attracting abundance in your life and some ways that we can do that. Sometimes it's really hard to believe that you will get what you desire. And this is especially true if you're focusing on the fact that you haven't reached any of your goals. When you concentrate on what you don't have, in essence, you are offering a negative vibration. So instead, you can feel some relief by saying, I'm in the process of. Another way to rephrase your expressions so that they offer a kind of positive vibration is to use the phrase, I've decided. You can notice that in a lot of cases, that when you say, I've decided, it creates a strong positive emotion. So, for example, I've decided I'm having this, or I've decided I'm going to do that. Most people rarely use the word decide, yet it is an excellent way to take your focus off of luck and put it back into your desire. We need to decide more often. And when we do, you'll feel an instant relief from the positive emotions that come with each act of deciding. An example here of a person who is spending a lot of energy trying to figure out why they weren't getting what they wanted and they weren't reaching their goals. And a lot of you probably spend some time noticing that you haven't reached your goals. We all have goals, some short term, a lot of them can be longer term. Now, one thing that we have to understand is and figure out that, hey, can a lot of things happen in the next few days? Can a lot of things happen in the next week? Can a lot of things happen in the next 30 days? And from now on, the moment that you notice a lack of results, why don't you focus on the possibility that a lot can happen? Now, important thing here is that our feelings can give off either positive or negative vibrations. And one thing I've thought about is how can we be more abundant in life? What does the word abundant even mean? One meaning in the dictionary is plentifulness of the good things of life, prosperity. Understanding that, we now know that the word abundance, it can be a feeling, and that's a good thing because you do need to realize that any feeling can be duplicated, it can be replicated. Now, the problem is that most people out there are are duplicating the feelings of sadness, duplicating the feelings of worry, of stress, anxiety, hopelessness, And that's usually by the thoughts and words that they use. So for this to make sense and to really make a change, you have to believe that you can generate feelings by your thoughts and words. So if this is true, again, we can duplicate the feeling of abundance. So how do we track this feeling? One thing we could do is we can keep track of it each day on notes, on a notepad, on your phone. And it doesn't have to be about money. Maybe it's about a discount we received, maybe a free webinar, a coaching, maybe we got a thank you email, maybe a nice deal on some new shoes. So if you could do this for 7 days, write these things down that you received, you will notice good things can attract good things. And there's sometimes in relationships, meeting other people. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you meet a new person, within seconds, you may be saying to yourself, I just don't feel the energy here. I'm not liking the situation. Other times, you can meet somebody and you can really tell that you're hitting it off with them within a few seconds. And sometimes you may even be able to catch yourself saying, hey, I sure like their energy. These kind of experiences show that you've already been picking up other people's energy or vibes. A way nice and interesting example of this could be your Wi-Fi signal on your phone. When, if you can imagine, where you have low signal, maybe think about that as negative talk, negative vibrations. And as you see on your phone that you have a high Wi-Fi signal, think about that as positive talk. So bringing this into the example here, and you can see by this is when you are feeling really good with somebody else, there's really little or no negative vibration around you. And when there is little to no negative vibration around you, then a lot of things can come to you a lot quicker, right? Things are faster. Bringing it back to the phone, the downloads go faster, your speed's much faster. And as you may get closer to the source of this signal here, and going and getting a stronger signal, maybe you've noticed in life that you start to attract like-minded and like vibration people in all the areas of your life. So the key there is to seek out, find these strong signals and like-minded people. Really hope you've enjoyed this podcast this week. Please give us a rating in the iTunes store. Check us out on Instagram under Dreamland Lodge, our YouTube channel as well, Lumination. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Happy to discuss those as well. Any feedback would be appreciated. Thank you.